Yo, what's up? I wanted to talk today about something different. I went on a holiday this summer and I wanted to share my travel experiences. I went on holiday to Iceland with two good friends. We actually went for a multi-day hike. So we packed our bags up to 20 kilograms each, took our tent, sleeping bag and food for 7 days. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. And then we went on this great hike. I've made music every day because I wanted to keep on making music and I thought the landscapes would be really nice. In order to do this, I had to overcome a couple of difficulties. The first was I had to bring my setup and each gram counts. In the end, I made a sort of miniaturized setup which had my controls and a music app on the same phone. And of course my in-ears, which I lost one side of, but I thought that would be more convenient than bringing a large headphone, which was my backup. So we started off in the middle of nowhere actually. A bus dropped us off there. Pretty soon we came across a snow landscape already. So the first snow landscape, and I made music there. The second day we had really bad weather, so we walked almost the whole day in rain. And at the end we had to set up camp in the rain as well. And I found this really nice place between like volcanic rocks. And I made some music in the camp as well. And then we hiked even further, and each day our weight got less because we ate. Yeah, there were no places to shower at. So we came across this nice river and we thought, alright, let's help him, now we got the chance. And so I made some music there as well. Then at some point nearby our camp seemed to be a nice viewpoint, but I didn't bring my setup, I left it at the camp. So I thought I'd make music just with my phone. So here you see how I improvised that using the camera of the phone and actually at the same time making music. Waking up was really special because the sun sets at 11:30 and it rises at 3:30. So there's only 4 hours of, well, not really darkness. So that's really special. When the sun rises, you get these really nice views. So I made music while getting up. And then we came to our last day where we had to cross this mountain. It was the most difficult part of the trip. Quite some climbing involved, but also really beautiful landscapes. So that's what you see here. Then we had some really nice cinematic moments. We walked across this rift and on the either side we could see the glaciers. It was a really beautiful sight. Then we had to do some real climbing. You can see that in this shot. Even further up the mountain we came across fields of snow, and it was said that the terrain would be really difficult, but in the end it was doable. And then we went over the mountain and went downhill on the other side, and it was really a green landscape full of waterfalls, and the waterfalls became bigger and bigger the more we went down. Unfortunately it rained, but still I gotta make music. Then our trip was about to come to an end, and we ended up at one of the nicest waterfalls in the whole of Iceland. There were a lot of tourists and managed to get even closer than most at the cost of getting extremely wet. Totally worth it. I became so wet that the device became inoperable. Yeah, everything just became wet, especially the lenses, so it might be a bit hard to see stuff. And then there was the flight back. They gave me 2 more hours to make music. I'll send you off with that one. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you get an impression of what I did on my holiday, and see you in the next video.